While the House committee tasked with investigating the insurrection and the days leading up to it is still working to determine what went wrong and who's responsible for, the committee is fighting pushback now from President Donald Trump, including nearly a dozen legal challenges by his allies. Still, though, the investigation presses on. So far, the committee has conducted interviews with more than 300 people, collected around 35,000 documents, and issued more than 50 subpoenas. It's also been seeking phone records, bank records, and digging into communications between then White House officials. We could see an initial report of their findings as early as this summer. Now, since that day, we have learned that many of the suspects on the ground came from right here in North Texas. Our Kennedy Walker joins us now from our broadcast center with more. Kennedy?
Hey, Ken. Yeah, the FBI tells us that the latest Texan to be arrested for breaking into the Capitol last year was arrested just a few weeks ago. They also say that 35 North Texans were arrested for their parts in the Capitol attacks. Today, on the one-year anniversary of the deadly U.S. Capitol attacks, the FBI is still looking for suspects.
That it is a big deal. Even if all you did was disrupt the workings of Congress, that's a big deal. I mean, you know, Congress is set up there to do the nation's business, and you're not entitled to go in there and disrupt their business.
Former U.S. Attorney Paul Coggins is one of the millions who watched it unfold. He says he doesn't see the justice system slowing down their pursuit of suspects anytime soon.
Obviously, we protect peaceful protest in this country. It's something we've always protected and always should protect. But there's a big difference between peaceful protest on one end and a lynch mob on the other end. And the January 6th committee, in my mind, went much further along the line of a lynch mob.
The FBI says more than 60 Texans were arrested for their part in last year's Capitol attacks. 35 of them are from North Texas. The alleged criminal violations include destruction of property, assaulting law enforcement, unlawful conduct, and targeting members of the media for assault. Nationwide, approximately 710 people have been arrested in nearly every state, and hundreds have already been charged for their crimes. More than 145 people have pleaded guilty to a variety of federal charges. Many are expected to face jail time. The destruction was extremely costly. Officials say the attack caused approximately $1.5 million worth of damage to the U.S. Capitol building. And again, Ken, the FBI is asking the public's help in finding those hundreds of other suspects that they believe participated in the attacks. Many people were actually caught because of social media posts.
Yeah, so many of them. Kennedy, thank you very much.